I didn't realize that the video would still be playing even though I went live. That's interesting. Anyway, I just want to show, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's some people talking down on RV Bay Publications. So I just want to like put it on the record, you know, what they've done for me personally. I want to see all this shit, all this on the floor. See how this? See all these papers? See how there's two of those, two of those, two of those. See, it's two of these. Two of these. See, it's two of these. See how the size twos of everything? Honestly, it was three of them. Alright? Because they sent me all this stuff for free. About a $10 book. And they sent me all of this for free. 3 different times. See, I got 2 copies. But I've given copies away. You understand? So I had 3 copies of this stuff. Alright? So, like, anybody talking down on them, man, like, they either stupid or they agents. Either way it go, you don't need to be listening to them. Or, you know, you can, but it's a waste of your time. Because, you know, they, like I was saying about that cat who did the video, whatever dude's name is, did the video about how the Hebrew ain't deciphered or whatever. It's like, who the fuck do videos to tell you not to study something? Is that not agent type shit? Okay. So, now I just want to show this, you know what I'm saying? Like, the people who operate RV Bay Publications are attempting to wake up their people. You understand what I'm saying? They trying to help their people, all right, with the truth. You can't, you know, we not gonna win if we ain't operating on the truth. So I just want to share some things that I've learned from them specifically, i.e. the 13th Amendment. The real 13th Amendment with 20 sections. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they don't tell you this shit. Your 13th Amendment in your in the regular Constitution or whatever, the Constitution that we know of, it has 2 amendments. 2 sections, I mean. All right? The real 13th Amendment got 20 sections. All right? So, you know, Google that shit. Get that. It's important. I mean, I can read it to you, but man knows not by being told. So, no, that's my thing. Like y'all, some of y'all be wanting too much, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, black folks don't want to do nothing. They just want people to sit up there and tell them everything. Anyway, look. The Secret Treaty of Verona. All right, I want to show you this specifically. The high contracting powers being convinced that a representative government is equally as incapable with monarch whatever principles as the maximum sovereignty of the people with the high divine right engaged mutually in the most solemn manner to use their efforts to put an end to the system of representative government in whatever country it may exist in Europe to prevent its being introduced in those countries where it is not yet known. Hold on. So he's saying to keep power. All right. This essentially is a treaty between, I'm putting on the record, treaty on the conflict between the rule. See, the conflict between the rule of the few and the rule of the many. Called a state, okay, the basis of the Monroe Doctrine. You think that I mean, obviously it has to do with us, right? Throw power, white light upon the conflict between a monarchical, I don't know why I can't say that, government and government by the people. See, government by a few and government by the people. The Holy Alliance under the influence of that in 1862 remarkable secret document. All right, and here they tell you how they control it. Convinced that the principles of religion contribute most powerfully to keep nations in a state of passive obedience. Okay, I want you to think Martin Luther fucking King. That's what I want you to think about when you read that. Convinced that since today is his birthday or whatever, convinced that the principles of religion contribute most powerfully to keep the nations in a state of passive obedience, right? Which they owe to their princes, a high contracting power to declare that their intention to sustain their respective states of those measures which the clergy may adopt, okay? With the aim of ameliorating their own interests, which I believe that means destroying. So, or either, I could look it up, but I ain't finna. So you look it up, goddammit. Yeah. So intimately connected with the preservation and authority of the prince's contracting powers to join the offering their thanks to the Pope for what he has already done for them and solicit his constant cooperation in the views of submitting the nation. See, it stopped for nothing. That is interesting. Anyway, um, one on here they talk about one of these articles they talk about the okay, here it is. As it cannot be doubted that the liberty of the press is the most powerful means used by the pretended supporters of rights of nations to the detriment of those princes, the high contracting parties promise um, reciprocity to adopt all power measures to suppress it, talking about the liberty of the press, not only in their own states but also in the rest of Europe. All right. So, okay, you can't trust the news, fake news, right? You can't trust them goddamn preachers. Martin Luther King. Goddamn. My daddy went to a fucking parade today. Martin Luther King. You know, fuck, I'm gonna go to a Martin Luther King parade if I. Anyway, so I want to show y'all this, and the main reason why I really did this video was to show this right here. All right, this is the Senate, the state of Texas, Senate Proclamation 985. All right, this was done in, I believe, 2014. Damn, it don't say it on here, which is weird. Anyway, listen, you can Google it, you'll find it. Whereas the Senate and the state of Texas is pleased to join Moorish Americans to celebrate their history and heritage the summer 2014. Yeah, that's what it said. Moorish Americans are the descendants of ancient peoples and trace their roots to historic realms that span the African continent. Okay, and whereas Moorish American people have been a part of the fabric of life in America for many years, they are inspired by the teachings of the Quran and work to uphold the ideals of love, true peace, freedom, and justice, Islam. And where the Moorish Americans strive to promote peace and harmony in their communities to help one another become productive citizens, to support the principles enshrined in the United States Constitution, the prophets say, enforce the Constitution. Throughout its history, the United States has been made stronger by the contributions of peoples and nationalities from around the world, and the Moorish Americans are an integral part of the American melting pot. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that the Senate of the state of Texas hereby commend Moorish Americans on their commitment to citizenship and unity, and proclaim that a copy of this proclamation is prepared for these exemplary men and women as an expression of esteem from the Texas Senate. See that? Member hereby, you know what? Something Ellis. I can't. Rodney Ellis? Whoever. Senate of the state of Texas. So you see? And there's more of these. I had a couple more printed out, but I done lost them by now. But anyway, I just want you to see, man, RV Bay Publications is an online school. All right? I mean, like I say, they gave me this stuff for free, man. Like, I developed my astrological philosophy off of this right here. This one little sheet of paper. I bullshit you not. You understand what I'm saying? As you can see, I got it right there too. Because they, like I say, they sent me multiple copies of this stuff for free. Just for $3. I bought a $10 book and they sent me stacks of paperwork of just information for free. Now, like, what can you say negative about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody saying negative about that is either stupid or an agent. It's real simple, man. Moorish World TV are agents. Okay, Noble Jew Ali said specifically. He said, "Be careful, Moors. It'll be your own, right? They'll put you in slavery." You know what I'm saying? Oh, oops. I ain't used to this shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Them cats is agents. That's what they doing. That's what this is. That's the point. The point is to keep division. You see what I'm saying? Keep us divided between ideologies and da 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 da. I mean, y'all gotta get this, man. It's only one truth. You can go look at my old videos and you'll know I ain't know nothing about Moors. I thought I was a nigga from Africa. I thought I was a black person from Africa. You know, if white people weren't so nice to us, we still be in slavery. That was how my mind was. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know kiss on ass. I ain't never been that nigga. But you understand what I'm saying? So I came to this information. I didn't come to it with a bias. I didn't come to it with a mind state that had anything to do with me. It was just straight research. You understand what I'm saying? But then, like I've showed y'all, you know what I mean? Like, people don't know any. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I know. Most people, I just don't know any better. I know. And it's like it's draining to talk to people, and you know they get to talk about football and shit. You know what I'm saying? You try to tell niggas something, and they be like, "Did you see that game?" And so, you know, RV Bay Publications, man, it's an online school. It's a free school, and like I showed y'all, they will give you free information if you know what I'm saying. If you serious about your studies. If you for real about it, you know what I mean? Like I bought a couple books and they sent me this stuff for free. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all this information. Someone had to type this up, fam. Like somebody had to do this. This, like, they give you this for free. I didn't pay for this. Like, I don't want to think everybody be like, information should be free. Well, goddamn. RV Bay Publications. Alright, it got our history. We Moors. It is what it is. It ain't no other truths out here. You feel me? You ain't got nothing like this from no fucking state acknowledging no Pan-Africanism, acknowledging the Hebrew Israelites. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, come on. Like, goddamn. You got many, many proclamations acknowledging Moors from different countries, from different states, from the fucking United States. It just gets redundant and it gets ridiculous. And, you know, personally, I ain't got time for this shit no more. So, you know, I'm trying to show y'all everything I got. You know, that way y'all don't need me. Y'all can just go get these books. Y'all can go to RV Bay Publications and get all this stuff that they will give your ass for free. You see what I'm saying? Like, I haven't even showed y'all everything that they give. They give you all this stuff for free. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But, you know, we gotta remember, man, they not white. For one, they not white. I showed that video. For two, they not supreme in any shape, form, or fashion. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, no. I mean, they can lie better. They can lie with the best of them. I mean, shit, like, niggas, they ruthless. I give them that. And that's another word, too. I heard somebody say ruthless the other day in the chat. I believe it was, I can't remember who. I think it was the Moor. I don't want to mess up more name. Inyana, I believe. Forgive me more. But you know what I'm saying? He say without Moors, without Ruth is ruthless. And I was like, damn, you know, that word ruthless means, you know, somebody who don't care about nothing or whatever, a mean person. And Ruth is, you know, the Moabites in the Bible, right? And we as Moors, right, descend from Ruth, you know, biblically, right? And we talking allegory, but anyway, right? And if you ruthless, you know what I'm saying, you without the mother principle, you without your emotion, you know, you don't care about nothing. You see what I'm saying? I was like, damn, that's interesting. But just another thing that goes back to Moors, like, it's just, and that's what I'm saying. I'm finna get off these videos because basically I ain't got shit else to say. I looked at my first video I did ever talking to the camera, and I uploaded that on January the 9th. That's the day after the prophet's birthday. I didn't even know who the prophet was at the time. I didn't even know Anobu Ali existed. And I did the video the day after his birthday because I just felt like I had some information that the average people didn't have, and I felt like I needed to share it. You feel me? But that was in 2014. This is 2018. So 4 years, I got like 400 videos. I done pretty much said everything I got to say. So go to RV Bay Publications, Real Moors, Ty Street Bay, Sabir Bay, Canaan Land Moors, Brother Cujo, Mario L Bay. He got a YouTube channel. Muraysh American 720 TV. Jeremy Bay. Who else? Supreme L. You know, anything they got to do with anything. Anybody repping RV Bay Publications and really repping it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. They supreme because they operate. See, yeah, they supreme because they know the truth about history. And we don't. You see what I'm saying? And so, I mean, it's just like anything. When two people doing one thing, if one person know how to do it and the other one don't, you know what I mean? One of them gonna win. It's just real simple. So, you know, we don't even know Astrology. We think that shit got to do with something in the newspaper. We don't even realize that. What's today? Today is Monday because that's the moon day. We don't even realize that. Man, if Todd Street Bay lived by you, bro, you need to go run up under him. I mean, if he lived by me, I'd probably be shadowing him like a goddamn puppy or something, just to get some wisdom just on the regular. I mean, you know, if that's what's up, bro. You should, I mean, I don't know where you at with that, but if I could, I would. I'd be up under him, like I say. So yeah, man, we don't even know the fundamental rules. We don't even know the fundamentals of life. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, we think that fucking astrology is a novelty thing. You know, we think that black is a nationality. Just doesn't work. The shirt is black, right? My hair is black. You know what I'm saying? That's your old out. That's what's up. That's what's up. You good to go then. You good to go. Islam, peace. That's what's up. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been up there. I got family up there though. But that's what's up. Brother said Ty Street Base is old head. That's what's up. Yeah, man, like, so yeah, that's how they getting us. You know, they got information. So that was my point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to give information to even out the playing field because I feel like if we knew the truth, they couldn't fuck with us. Period. Like, I'm a bit of supremacist in the sense that I love my people more than I love anything else on this planet. I love my family. I love my people. Now, my people, and then other people, and then other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you love general. But we have to start being real about the shit, right? If you go to a family reunion, right, and your son is fighting his cousin, right? Your son getting his ass whooped, you gonna run over there and push the cousin off, right? But hold on, they both family though, right? So you got favoritism in your shit regardless. You love your wife and you love your children. You know what I'm saying? Those are first. You know, your mama, your dad, those are first. Then your aunties. And you love them the same, but it ain't the same. Let's be real. You see what I'm saying? We on this old love everybody shit. Yeah, you love everybody, but you don't love everybody the same. So if I see a random black guy, a random Mexican guy, and a random white guy, I have love for them on different levels. It is what it is. It's just me. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I don't give a fuck if it's PC. Well, I love people more. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, our people do hate themselves. Our people do hate themselves. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I suffer from that myself. I mean, it is what it is. And like, you grow up thinking you're a fucking slave and this is the best you got type shit. And like, it fuck with your mind. You know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, obviously, you look at our people. So like I was saying, when I see three different people, I'm gonna go to the brother first, then the Mexican, then the white boy. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just on some greeting shit, because that's how it is. He's my direct brother. The Mexican dude is my cousin or my half brother. The white boy is my second cousin, right? Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If we go to the family reunion, I'm going to my grandma first, then my aunties. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to go to that immediate family member first. So we need to start acting as so-called black people like we have immediate family members out here. Because that's what our people are to us, but we don't look at each other like that. And it's science to it. We too old, you know. Our DNA has been... We've been on this planet a very, very long time. I showed that one book where it say the Negro is lost in antiquity. They don't even know where we come from. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Long story short, you know, like, and that's the thing. It's just enough people out here to do this. Y'all need me. So go to RV Bay Publications, please, people. Like, it's information. That website changed my life, right? When they sent me this, I'm like, God damn. Like, it's too much. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's more we fail teaching over way. Well, it got infiltrated. You know, it got infiltrated. You got to keep that in mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? It got infiltrated, and it got skewed, and you know what I'm saying? And, you know, a lot of misinformation was put out. You know, I mean, like okay, okay. Since it is what's Martin Luther King Day, let's start talking about these real ass agents. Martin Luther King. Okay, Elijah Poole Bay, Elijah Muhammad, Nation of Islam, Elijah Poole Bay. He was a Moor first. Then he went to Nation of Islam. He kept it religious. He didn't teach civics. I had Elijah Muhammad on my wall. Look. This is my mama's. This was my mama's. All right? See, it's Quran. This is my mama's. So I had Elijah Muhammad on my wall growing up. All right? Mama, when I told my mama about Noble Drew Ali, she was like, she couldn't believe it. She like my mama had to sit down. I started explaining that shit to her. She was like, damn. Cause she, you know what I'm saying? She recognized it was real. So it's like, you know, we've been infiltrated. I mean, not to give us an excuse or whatever, but you know, it just is what it is. You know, it just is what it is. And nowadays, there's too much information. These fucking smartphones, like, it's no excuses. It's no excuses, man. It just ain't. So, you know, go Google this, especially my peoples in Texas, man. Like, Texas Proclamation. Directly, you know, to you, us, Martian Americans. So I'm finna, you know, end it. Peace and love. I appreciate y'all, you know, looking and, you know, rocking with me for these few years. But I got a job interview in a couple of days, and, you know, I'm finna do that. So peace.